the Syndra lock-in, so a bit of a powerful mid laner, can set up very strong ganks. I think the Syndra Hecarim can be pretty potent, but something
the
that...
stun can't connect. That is actually just next level play there from Vander. Who's going to try and get him away as he gets into the Curse of Blackness. Humanoid coming in, has the Proto Belt stolen away. The flash from Hansama into the cleanse, but Humanoid continues to chase and gets first blood in the bottom lane.
Wow, Mad were really committed to killing Hansama and Vander there, and they were able to make this one work out. Now Shadow is on the top side of the map. We'll run into Inspired.
Inspired doesn't have a huge amount of mana here. You can see with that devastating charge, he's actually run out of it completely, and now Finn is stuck. Perhaps they're trying to collapse on him as here comes Humanoid once again. Larson gets the knockback, has to dodge away from the Battlestar, but can't do it. Flashes from the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, lands another sphere, but Larson is chased down the barrier. Might be enough as Shen Ultimate, in fact. As the damage comes down and Shadow goes down. New game, an MMORPG called New World. It's like in preview at the moment. And it's crazy where the crocodiles can come from. As the dive comes in the mid lane, and it looks like Humanoid might die as Finn trying to collapse on him. Humanoid very speedy from the more sparkles, but Inspired should be able to get him underneath the tower.
Well, again, I don't kind of want to keep harping on about Mad, but they were so way of stacking away. Rather than hitting a tower with one, he's now actually hitting a tower with two, plus the Rift Held, making this push harder to stop, but Rogue forced the engage.
Humanoid has TP, so does the Rome, and the engage comes in. You can see the damage already down as Kazi's going to fall, and Larson could just open up straight onto Humanoid. The Unleashed power is being used, and Humanoid just about able to survive, but Inspired's got a double kill, and there's the third as Humanoid falls. Arome in the midst of it all has to retreat underneath his tower, and, well, Mad knew it was coming, and Rogue didn't care at all. They just
the map, and of course, when we get to these fights, I do think the Rogue inherently have the advantage, but...
When he hits onto Vander, Hansama using Curse of Blackness to try and get away. Inspired coming in from the side as well, but he's going to dive into a 4v1, has to jump away. The Zenith Blade connects, there's the Dawning Shadow for a bit of a shield. Shadow down to 200, but already Humanoid's got a kill. And now Mad can continue on the offensive. Larson coming in, though, he's going to get through the bush, knocks the Scatter the Weak back. The Unleashed power comes out onto Kazi, but look at Kazi, he's doing so much work! Almost kills Larson and survives.
EU Ashe was a bit of a meme, but I feel like we got a couple of good Ashe players now. Kazi's positioning flashes in, provides the chain CC, allows Mad to get that initial kill. Then here we see that
this lane at Ors, he's still up there. Mad Lions given free reign just to push in. They will get at least one turret out of this. The Rifter will probably stop before its second charge. Get a good sleep schedule, my man. You won't fall asleep in the middle of a fight like that again. Comes down, but Mad get it cleared out straight away. Shadow dives into the back of the pit, trying to get into that bush, but he's been spotted out. Finn now looking to step forward, can be a key engage tool alongside Vander. The Dragon down to 4,000 HP. Arome trying to dash forward. Paddlestar doesn't connect. Dragon resets. Mad once again looking for this fight because they don't want to get off to Soul Point. The knockback onto Kaiser. As he goes low, Inspired still just scything away at the Dragon, looking for the smite fight. Shadow dives in. There's the Unstoppable Onslaught. They're trying to dive onto the backline. The Dawning Shadow comes out and it's Inspired who gets it. Arome dives in, but he goes down straight away. Rogue get the Dragon.
It felt like that Mad were just going for the 50-50 on the Drake rather than committing to any sort of...
And a Chain Vest, so it's so difficult for Kaiser if that poke isn't hitting to really do too much more. Humanoid gets the Unleashed power taken down onto him. Larson dived on as well as Finn comes in with a Stand United, and there's a fight in the mid lane over not really too much. Kazi opening up the range's focus. The arrow connects, the Solar Flare doesn't, and Vander just about manages to flash across the wall. He will survive.
I think was a good example here of like Finn can now push the wave because he knows his form. But he has Shen ultimate.
Arrow comes out, Solar Flare's going to hit Inspired as well. He used the Unstoppable Onslaught to try and get away. The sleep comes in. Kaiser diving onto the backline as Larson uses the Unleashed power, but Kaiser is still very tanky. Vander going to get dived on by Shadow. Vander takes down Kaiser, Shadow takes down Vander. So one for one. The top side and they don't know about it. Kazi started up the Dragon, it's secured. Shadow takes it. Rogue now trying to use this time to get into the mid lane, but Humanoid's going to open up with some Paddle Stars, and they do a huge amount of damage. Mad should just disengage this, but Humanoid...
Vander has rejoined the fight. Kaiser's on his way.
Humanoid is flanked here. Blast cone available for him, but he's knocked back to it. He still gets over the wall. That's how that works.
Wait, Shadow?
Shadow. Oh, wow. Okay, that was not good.
Shadow ends up just next to Ocean Drake, and in the meantime, Mad have found an opportunity to be able to take this top tower.
Will be secured by them. Shadow, oh Shadow, oh Shadow, oh Shadow, oh Shadow, oh no! Larson was spotted out, I'm not sure. How is he out of the bush? Finn going forward, Shadow with the sidestep, and now it's actually a very good fight for Rogue as Finn flashes in. Straight on to the damage, but here's the Unstoppable Onslaught onto the back line as they look for the damage on Arome. Larson unleashes the power, but Arome's still alive. Now he goes down. 2 kills down. Kaiser's going to fall as well as stun. The Scatter of the Weak from Larson was beautiful, and Kazi, Shadow, and Humanoid have to run for the wins. And it looks like Humanoid, just dodges to the side of the Scout of the Week. Flash hook connects and Zoe goes down. Just get it out of the pit. Make it hard.
No, just stop. I think they should really just stop.
Well, they're not going to. Shadow dives in, he looks for it, he gets it! Vander swings down. Soon Roman's teleported in, and man, 4 members strong and now looking for the push, but you can see it's already down to 4,000 HP and they go in. The engage with an unstoppable onslaught, the damage coming out of Roman's gonna go down. Dawning Shadow, not quite enough, but he ticks booms as Larson takes the kill. Kaiser's second on the menu, and Rogue are just sweeping Mad away in the River. Shadow, can you do something miraculous? The Unleashed power has already been used, but Larson diving forward, stepping in, trying to get Mad on the back foot as they retreat.
Shadow's still alive though. His smite, I believe, is coming off cooldown very soon.
Can you get into the back of the pit? The blast cone's there, but Rogue has done such a good job. Oh, Shadow dives in way too early. Dodges back out with the Kaido damage. He's still alive. Kazi trying to put the damage down with the volley as well from the side, but the healing coming out from Hans Summer is just too much. Shadow onto the blast cone. Finn, you're going to dash across. He's already down. The smite comes in. Inspired secures it. Now Kazi's going to get chased out. Hans Summer and Larson will go across. Kazi goes down. Shadow, we've seen you die in this position before, and I'm sorry, your fate will be the same once again. This fight, I have to feel. He's going to try and back in the bush, but Inspired, that's a devastating charge to be sure. Hans Summer even puts out the last embrace to make sure.
On top of Larson, in fact, it's Rogue who's diving on top of Kaiser.
Inspired's chasing here. Onslaught of Shadows will get the lockup onto Kaiser. The Zenith blade, Solar Flare doesn't connect, and this might be 2 as Humanoid's going to get chased away. Larson actually eats the Sleepy Trouble bubble, and with the Dawning Shadow coming out, that's 2 quick kills to Rogue. And yeah,
he's having a stellar performance, and
depth charge.
Now it looks like Mad are going to get caught out again.
Knocked up in the jungle, Inspired. Pretty sure he didn't want to go that way, but the damage is unreal. Even through the QSS, Kazi is unable to survive. Now they have double cannons actually in this bottom lane. He's going to eat through these towers very quickly. Hans Summer obviously will help out just a little bit, and Larson with his empowered damage on towers, but this might just be the game. 20 kills to 7, Betty. Like, it was close until it wasn't. Rogue shellacking Mad Lions here. And this team is looking much more like the team that we saw end the regular season in first place. They are stating a claim on that finals weekend. They want a match versus G2. They want to prove that they are one of the best teams here in Europe, and they continue just to delete Mad Lions wherever they stand. Rogue with a dominant win in Game 2.
All right, a little bit more tense, a little bit closer. Both teams fighting a lot over.